Gav, we're here at full time at Hebburn at half time, trailing 2-0 to finish the game. Almost taking 3 points with a 3-2 lead and just narrowly losing that at the end. Give us your verdict on a entertaining, shall we say, 90 minutes.
Yeah, obviously very entertaining. Not so much obviously for us or for them, but I think first half we had the dominance again at times. They broke away a couple of times, and I think we were a little bit deep at times, which didn't allow us to get hold of the ball as much as we'd liked, and it broke down a bit. Obviously going 2-0 down, I think we dropped his heads a little bit, and you could see that. But obviously half time, got in there, had a chat with the lads, instructions went on, and I thought second half performance is probably as good as we've had pretty much all season. To turn it around like that, I think the dominance we had in the second half, in terms of in their half and chances, and they've hardly been in our box or in our half at all. So obviously very pleased with the second half. Something we can build on now. Gutted not to obviously win it at the end. I don't know what's happened in terms of the minutes he's played over the referee, and he's given the penalty at the end, which looks so soft. All the lads are telling me it's outside the box, so that'll be good to see back on the VO. I don't even think he could see it properly. He's delayed his decision and took a while to give it. So it's hard to take. We should be going in there with a win, but again, lots of positives to come back second half like that. And the boys need to believe in themselves now, because we've got some good players in that changing room and good ability, and it just shows what we can do to a team like that second half. We're obviously up there as well, so lots to build on, lots of positives.
You touched on it there about the impact from the second half. Obviously Mikey Dunn comes on as a half-time sub. He makes a real impact. How important was he in changing the way that the game was and getting on the front foot?
Yeah, obviously Mikey's been brilliant when he's come on. He's given us that life, spring us into action, created a lot of chances, obviously scored, and just give us that bit of impetus up the top end of the pitch, which maybe at times in the first half, we lacked a little bit. Obviously they made it difficult for us in the first half, but I think Mikey's movement and again all over, we managed to get him on the ball at times, and not only him, but you've seen, Bailey gets his goal and looks live, and then we're getting hold of the ball again, and Adam getting on it, and we're playing in their half, and it just gives us so much more confidence. Obviously the goals did, but yeah, obviously really pleasing that the subs, Mikey come on and done what he's done, so really good.
Obviously before the game there's a couple of changes. Lloyd comes back in, Spratty moves into midfield. I thought Spratty from the first minute was probably one of our better players consistently. Second half, he seemed to be on every second ball. How important was he in that game?
Yeah, Spratty was quality. I think first half we were probably not at the races a little bit in terms of some people on the ball and picking little bits up, but we grew into the game more. But Spratty was from the first whistle. He gave us that. Getting on second balls, he was everywhere on the pitch. Some of his quality in the second half, playing slide balls through and keeping it ticking over, winning seconds again, and then Vanny's backed him up with that, and I thought they were all excellent as well, and Callum as well on the ball. So some really good performances in there, and hopefully we can build on that now moving into the next game on Tuesday.
Right. Cheers mate.